Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Blue Blanc Rouge. All right, so if you were in the pregame show, I had the lineups, the incorrect lineup from earlier this afternoon. It's been changed. I have the new lineup. I do, but I have it in code, which I'll show you. Well, I won't show you. I'll tell you what it is. But I made some guesses as to what they might be. Hang on a second. That I don't mind showing you. So this is what I thought it would be. You can see that there. I'll read it to you because you probably can't read my writing. Suzuki, Caulfield, Dak, Monahan with Hoffman and Anderson, Dvorak with Slav and Galley, and Evans with Pitlick and Pizzetta. And then I thought maybe Gooley is out. So if Gooley's not there, maybe Eddie's ready, Edmondson. And then the rest of the lineup, the defense the same. But I was wrong. I was wrong because I was really wrong. First of all, Armia is back. So that's one. Okay, so first line is Suzuki centering Caulfield and Kirby Dak. Or Doc, whatever you want to say, however you want to say it. Second line is Christian Dvorak centering Anderson and Brendan Gallagher. Third line, at least that's how they were listed. So I don't know if second line and third line will flip or not. Third line, Monahan centering Hoffman and Armia. And then fourth line is Evans centering Pizzetta and Slavkovsky. So Slav remains on the fourth line. So there you go. And Gooley is in the lineup. So Gooley is in the lineup. So the defense remains unchanged. So there you go. I gave you the lineup. And I didn't hear about Armia. I knew Armia was close because he was making the trip anyway. Also with Edmondson. So that's why I thought that maybe Edmondson was in the lineup. Slav also made the trip. So you figured at some point he was going to be ready, and he is tonight. But it's not how I would think the lineup is. But I do kind of suspect that the third line that I read there is actually the second line, and the second line is actually the third line. I don't know. I don't see why Monahan would be third line center with Dvorak as the second line center. I don't see why. We'll find out. And does it really matter depending on, it's who gets the most ice time anyway, right? 1, 2, 3, right? All right. So let's see who's here so I can stop babbling. That's a good idea, Rick. Let's do that. Jim, go Habs, go. You forgot to go on that. Daryl, hey, Daryl. Do I think Habs will go after Barry from the Oilers? I do not. I do not. Because it takes away a spot for a kid developing. If it's a development season and wins and losses don't matter much, I don't know why you go after Barry. So there you go. Guru, Kelly. TSN says Drew and Dadnov and Pitlick healthy scratches. Yes. Armia is back. He is on a line tonight with Hoffman and Monahan. Slav back too. Hooray. So Armia is with Hoffman and Monahan, but is it second line or third line? That's it. Peter, hey Peter. How you doing, Pete? Hope we win. However, I'm not feeling it. Yeah, you know what? They're very close in stats for the season. I'm going to give Montreal the benefit of the doubt. That's all. Kim, hey Kim, how you doing? Habs gonna surprise us tonight. See, the opposite. Pete doesn't feel it. Kim feels it. All right. So much for being bad this year. Well, listen, it's really early. This is game number 9. So still really early. Yeah, see, Pete, that's where I totally agree with you, right? It's a long season. And having a lot of rookies in the lineup, I'm sorry, not sustainable. Unless barring a miracle, it's not sustainable for a whole season. To have a winning record, I just don't see it. Lucas, hey Lucas. We will get another 2 in a row. I mean, I hope so as a fan, but I don't know. I don't totally feel it either, but I did predict it, so we'll see. I feel they're better than given credit for, Kim says. Again, right now for this part of the season, 100%. But is that sustainable? That's the whole thing. They do have some depth, but a lot of that depth is, it's young guys. So I don't know how sustainable that is right now. I'm not worried either because I don't expect much this year. Oh no, Kim, that's no. You got to stop that kind of talk. And you know something? I'm going to tell you something. Not good for them to make the playoffs either, because we've seen this before where Habs they're not expected to they make the playoffs and maybe even do a little good in the playoffs, and then they got this bloated thought of themselves, and it's and we do as fans, and it's just the wrong way to be. I don't know. Making the playoffs is not in the books this year. My opinion, obviously, right? Not your. I mean, it's my opinion. So, Kenny B, hey Kenny B. I don't see the flags. Kenny B also says we're making the playoffs. No, we're not. No, okay. Trust these kids playing great. No one thought we'd be doing this good. We'll just get better as the season goes. Yeah, but it's a long season. That's not sustainable. I don't believe it is. They're making the games interesting and entertaining, and that's the key. Payby's got it. I forgot already who. Lucas. No, not Lucas. Lucas is, but Pete's got it. Sorry, Pete, I almost forgot about you. And yeah, I just don't. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Not to mention trades. Well, hopefully there'll be some trades by the deadline. There will be. Which probably, listen, if the vets are going well at the deadline and they're going to move them at the deadline, right? It's going to make the team fall back just before the playoffs, and no, they're not going to make the playoffs, even if they're that good. They're not going to. Remember, as time goes on, the vets on the other teams will exploit the rookies' weaknesses. Right. As the season goes on, and then the rookies have to adjust, and that's what you're looking for. How do they handle that kind of stuff? Do they get a little bit better over the season? Do they handle the adversity? Like, that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking at the excitement of, we're going to make the playoffs, because you're going to just get a disappointment. You're setting yourselves up. Hey, hang on. Okay, I got. I don't know if I can pronounce that right. Ryu Thornson. Am I pronouncing that right? And where are you from? Welcome in. It's the first time I'm seeing you. Welcome to the channel. You should be. No, I'm just. I'm not. I don't have that ego. Yeah, slap me for that. Jesus, why? Yeah, welcome in. Glad to have you in. Yeah, I'll wait for some more from that person. I'm not sure. Love Ducky kind of, I don't know. They're looking a lot better than I thought. Yes, early part of the season. They won't make the playoffs, but we won't finish dead last either. I'm not saying they will, but I think they might be closer to it than you all think. Hey, Peter, welcome in. Slav is playing tonight. Yes. Caesar Sportsbooks have set the over-under on Matt. Matt's not showing up tonight, so it's definitely on the under. It's Saturday night. Matt doesn't show up very many Saturday nights, so you shouldn't be betting on it tonight. You're from St. John, New Brunswick. Awesome. Where's the name from, though? Is that just a made-up name? That's probably not your real name, but where do you get that from? Is that like, I want to say the first one sounds kind of Japanese, but anyway, very interesting name. Good to have you here. Good to have. We got lots of people from that part of the world, from that part of Canada. So, yep. Filibuster. New Brunswick. Hello, Love Ducky. Sorry, Love Ducky. Just when there's love in your name like that, I don't know where to go with that. From New Brunswick as well. Also, welcome in. Pieces honestly don't want to make the playoffs this year. Hell, I don't even want to put that pressure on the kids. Just play, have fun, also learn from our mistakes. Yeah, exactly. Old man Rick or me as I am older. What's that for? We all know you're older. Definitely older. I don't get what you say that for. Habs super duper win 4-0 super duper Allen shutout. Well, now you just jinxed them, so that ain't happening. Excited for Slav comeback. I mean, listen, temper. He's on the fourth line, but yes, I'm excited that he's back in the lineup, and I hope he has a good night. I really do. Kenny B says Slav gets goal tonight. First goal, Jake Evans for filibuster. Right, he didn't give a goal. 4-2 Habs. Anderson gets first one for Kenny B. So I got the first name right. Ryu from Street Fighter. Your name is Ryan. Awesome. Welcome in, Ryan. See, I got kids, so I kind of seen a lot of anime. They don't watch them, but seen all that kind of stuff in the names and all. I heard that when they were growing up. Definitely. All right, so we are about their. I forgot. I got it on TV tonight. I'm ahead of everybody tonight. It's on City TV if you can get that, but you don't have the other cable stuff. Well, watch it there because it's on, I believe, every Saturday game this year, I think, is on City TV. I think they tossed CBC to the wayside. Ryan says 4-3. Slav gets first goal. Whoa. Hey, Mickey, 21. How you doing? A lot of Slav fans in here. I kind of figured once people heard Slav is playing tonight, we're going to get an influx of new people. And that's great. I love that. So thank you, Slav, even though you don't know you did it. Yeah, well, in here you don't. If it's Montreal you're picking, Ryan, you just can just say 4-3. If you're picking the other team, then you say the team. So no worries there. That's the rule in here. Yeah, no worries. So if you're having a good time so far, I don't even know why you would, but if you are, it might be. Give a thumbs up. Appreciate that. And we're gonna have what am I gonna do here? I am going to do hopefully some play-by-play. Hopefully it is good enough that you'll enjoy it. Now, I'll be doing some play-by-play, my own color commentary because my co-host is not in tonight, and talking to you guys in the chat. So keep talking to me, and I will pay attention. Play-by-play will not be constant, but I'll be updating you on the score and time and all that kind of stuff as well, and we'll have a good time. I mean, I hope. Why get ahead of yourself, right? Mickey is from Slovakia. 1 a.m. there. Yeah, I know. We got a few people, especially these days, from Slovakia. So thanks for staying up so late to check out the game. Mike Hoffman should be sitting with Drouin and Dadonov, but they gotta. I guess. Listen, you can only have so many rookies in the lineup. Unless there's injuries and stuff, since some of these guys are healthy scratches, or they're all, you're not, I don't think you're going to call anybody else up. That'd be a lot of money sitting on the sidelines. I don't necessarily disagree with you, but of those guys, I think Hoffman's been better than them. Peter, okay, I'm going to read what he says. I liked hearing that St. Louis just wants kids to take chances, make plays versus playing safe. That puts so much less pressure on them. So he was asked why he put Dak with Suzuki and Caulfield, what he expects. He says, what do you expect to see? He says, I don't know. He says, I don't know. He said, Dak's a player that can play with high-level players. He's got size. Which would help the two smaller players on the line, and let's see what they can do. That's it, but I don't know what to expect. So I think that's really cool, right? He's got guys. It kind of tells you where they're going this year. So all you guys with the playoff expectations, barring a miracle that everything just works out, this is not the year for it. It's just not. About to face off here. Already opening face off. Montreal in white. Skating from left to right on your radio dial. Actually, they're starting out there. They're skating left to right. I guess that's how it goes. I don't know what that means. Anyways, that's an old thing from his name's escaping Dick Irvin Jr. All right. So we got a game going on, and I'm not even describing anything. Almost 30 seconds gone in the first. It's I was going to say it's in the St. Louis end, but they just brought it out over Montreal's line. Big hit. Gouli and Tarasenko goes into the corner. Savard bobbling it around. Can he get control, or Gouli picks it up? Yes, but St. Louis they're kind of fighting along the boards. Montreal kind of got control now. They get out, but give it away. And St. Louis backs up into their own end. Defenseman to defenseman. That guy comes up, throws it into Montreal's corner, rings around all the way. Hate those goddamn boards now. Distracting. Galley, cross ice to Gouli. Gouli picks it up off the boards, and he sends it into the corner. Galley racing in, trying to get it. He doesn't get it in time. Binnington sends it up to a St. Louis player, but now it's kind of at the half wall. Montreal picks it up. Oh, how did Galley not score? How did Galley not score on that? Sorry, from the left circle, Dvorak to Galley, right where and Binnington was a little over. He wide. He deflected, tipped, whatever, wide. Oh my God, missed opportunity. Almost 2 minutes in now to the first. One shot for Montreal, none for St. Louis, no score. Montreal from behind their net, stretch pass up to the red line, and he gives it away. Here comes St. Louis, but that guy loses it into the corner. The puck goes against the half wall. The St. Louis has it, defenseman to defenseman, back the other way, shot from the point, and Allen hangs on with the save. There you go. Arbor's a beast. Don't think anyone will beat him. Nah, you can't say that. I don't think he'll go undefeated. He's young yet, right? So he'll probably have one or two where he doesn't write out. I don't know. He is a beast, though. He's a goddamn beast. So, yeah, I don't know that I disagree with you either. So, I don't know. Okay, questions are coming in fast and furious. Rick, we always have a good time on here. Sure we do. Sure we do. Hey, Eric, want high pick this year, but love to see Habs win tonight. I love to see Habs win every night, but yeah, I want the high pick. Will I be watching the Jake Paul? No. No. Jake Paul. You want me to watch Jake Paul and support Jake Paul? Are you nuts? You do know how old I am, right? So I don't like Jake Paul. Who's challenging Arbor next? I don't know, but I bet you there's going to be fear in his eyes. Not Arbor's eyes, though. The other guy. You're on Canadian time. That's why you're okay. Well, there you go. That's an interesting way to do it. Do a lot of people do that for this kind of thing, or you're just like a crazy Habs fan or Slavkovsky fan, I should say. Matt is taking the Tom and Giselle divorce injury hard. That's why he's not here. No, he's out on a date with his girl. It's date night. Saturday night's date night. When they don't have one, then he's on. It's only been the second season. I don't know. I'm not interested in Logan Paul. No. Just not. Okay, let me get back to where I was. The other Pickle brother is playing for them. He's scratched tonight, Tyler. I mentioned it in the pregame show. Wi-Fi is not going to be just a fighter, and that's why my prediction that he'll fight every game. No, he won't though, because he's not just that. So, Hoffman took a shot on his leg, knocked him to the ice. Got up though. All right, so there's almost 4 minutes gone. There's just over 4 minutes gone in the first period so far. 2-1 are the shots for St. Louis. There is no score. St. Louis wins the draw here. They back up into their own end and waiting for everybody to set up over the line, cross ice pass to the other blue line. And then Montreal steals it back? No, but they get it back over the line. And I think it's offside when it was sent back into Montreal's end. I heard a whistle and everything. No offside. No offside. No, and then. All right. Montreal's got it in St. Louis in the offensive zone. Oh, a little centering pass from, I think it was Galley. Didn't actually be successful. And here comes St. Louis the other way. Is that O'Reilly? O'Reilly with a nice little move, but a block by the defenseman. I didn't see who it was. I think it was Savard. Puck comes the other way, but Montreal can't hang on. There's some changing up going on. And I do not like those boards that move. Armia is on the ice. Puck comes back behind Montreal's net. They send it out, down, but not far enough for an icing. St. Louis picks it up. I think that's Falk. No, I didn't swear. St. Louis sends the puck all the way down. Allen off to the corner. And then a bad pass out in the middle of the ice picked up by St. Louis. Those usually tend to lead to problems, but not this time. Where is it? Oh, a pass to Monahan. A centering pass and at the blue line. Got away from him. It got all the way down. I don't know. It looked like it touched somebody, but I think that's an icing call against Montreal. All right. Yeah, Lucas, how did he not get that? Matt is not on LTIR. If there was, what would I get? Salary cap relief? There's no salary. I get relief of 0. All right, now I can pay the bills. Yeah, he'll give the beatdowns, Pete, when beatdowns is needed. And if not, one of the other guys might handle it. Oh, a steal by Tarasenko right in the slot with 3 Habs around him. His shot goes wide. They still control the puck, though, from the blue line. A little pass to the circle. By the time I get it, the Habs are coming back. They're over the line. Here comes Monahan. Oh, his pass to Armia, and Armia was in the wrong place. So I don't know what happened there. Did Armia read that wrong, or did Monahan read it wrong? I don't know. Pezzetta with it in the corner. Gets it up to the half wall. I don't know who is with it. The puck comes out that's over the line. But here comes St. Louis anyway. They get over Montreal's line. Nice move. I don't know who that is. That was a nice move. Nothing comes of that, though. It's out in the neutral zone. Over the line with Montreal. Try to center it, but right to a St. Louis defender. It's along the half wall. Montreal's got it back at the blue line. Oh, gets caught up in, I don't know whose feet that was, but 2-on-1 for St. Louis. And how did they not score on that one? Oh, my God. Tit for tat. He gave it back. 2-on-1. They caught Allen, and the guy just flubbed on the shot. Wow. It's going to be a scoreless game, and I'm going to look and go, that's why. Okay, here comes St. Louis from their end. Shot from the circle. Score. Wow, I didn't even see that go in. Who was that? No, I don't know. I can't see on the back. Why can't I see it on the back? The name, damn it. Oh, Shen. Braden Shen. Shot from, I didn't see that go in. I thought it was a save, to be honest, from the circle. No, it was a 2-way. No, they showed the one he missed on. Excuse me. So I didn't look familiar. Yeah, from the top of the circle. Allen just got it. Piece of it sort of dribbled through him. He closed his legs and it dribbled through. That's what she said last night, but that's a different story. So, yeah, that's the first goal for St. Louis. So, Braden Shen, first goal. Anybody say Braden Shen? I think somebody did. So, we'll find out if they win. Man, babe, aren't those ads really distracting? Hey, Gabriel, how you doing? No, not a brutal start. I don't think so. You mean you just turned it on? Well, we're what? We're 8 minutes, 10 seconds into the game. It's not really a brutal start. It's early. It's not over after 1. Suzuki and Cole Caulfield late on the back check. That's what you think happened? I didn't notice that. Pad side, no. From what I saw, through the legs, he closed them up a little bit too late, and then he got most of it, and it dribbled through. That's what I saw. Was I wrong? Does anybody agree with that? Going once, going twice, going 3 times. No? All right. Never inviting any of you guys to an auction. Soft goal, but still early. Yeah, I guess, you could say that, right? He didn't close he gave him the 5 hole and then didn't close it quick enough, which is really what happened. Doesn't mean anything. It's 1 goal. Processing. You see the smoke coming out of my ears? I'm trying to think of if you're having a good time. I don't know why you would be, especially after that. Give a thumbs up. Really appreciate that. And go Habs go, and let's see if we can tie it up here, because I'm going to influence the game. That's why I say we. I'm playing. They're going to call me out, put me in coach. Yeah, stop babbling, Rick. Let's go. Guru, you guessed Chen. Second game in a row to get the first goal scorer. What was your score, though? Refresh my memory, because I think you're the only one that said Shen. So you might be the winner, which would be appropriate because you get some of your money back, right? Kind of appropriate, right? You've invested enough to get some of it back, man. Hey, Teresa. Why is Pizzetta on the ice? Slavkovsky can't play with that stiff. Yeah, that's not fair to say, first of all. And like Nick Suzuki, started on the 4th line here. Slaps started on the 4th line, working his way up. Getting the small things right, and then working his way up. And that's how she works. What can you do? Slav is with Pizzetta. Call the coach and say, Coach Marty, the heaven hell is wrong with you. Guru, you had 5-3 Montreal. No, you had 5-3 St. Louis, though, right? I don't know why I think that. All right, yeah, I'm not watching the game by myself here. Suzuki sort of throws it in there. Here comes who are we playing? The Blues. Over the line, over to our blue line. Into the corner. Looked like you really couldn't control the puck well. I don't know their numbers and who they are, but from the circle, puck pass hit a skate, Montreal skate, and bounced all the way out. And Blues send it back in. Gooley with it behind the net, over to the half wall. I don't know what that is. Yeah, up to the blue line, but it gets stolen away by Buffalo. I'm bad tonight. Oh my God. Arbor with it, backing up into his own end. Over to Wideman. Wideman up to, I think it's Dvorak. Dvorak goes over the line, dumps it to Arbor. Arbor takes a shot, save Binnington. And it comes back to Arbor. Arbor back wheels into his own zone. Defenseman to defenseman, back to Arbor. His stretch pass doesn't really work. Gets over the line, and Anderson has it now, but kind of not like cleanly. Blues get it, come back, dumped into Allen. Allen flips it backward to the corner. Where is it now? Somehow, St. Louis picked it up behind the net. So at the half wall now, Monahan over the blue line, dumps her in. A lot of dumps being taken tonight. I hope they have a lot of toilet paper around. Here comes Blues at the red line. They steal it, come over the line. I don't know who that is. And if they come over the line, they might need some of that toilet paper. 9:22 left in the first on my screen. 1-0 St. Louis, and they're doubled up on shots 6-3. It's in the corner. Chance knocked away from St. Louis player. Shot from the point, save Allen. Rebound comes off to the side, and Montreal gets it out. Almost all the way down. St. Louis with it now. The other 72 comes out. They get over the line with a passing play into the corner. Nothing comes of that. Montreal comes up with it. Gooley in the other corner gets it over the line to Evans. Evans at the red line against the boards, fighting for it. Gets to by the time I said that, back to Montreal, 4-on-2. Shot. No passing, just a shot on Binnington. He gloves it and hangs on. Hey, Jim, how you doing? Now the Habs will look alive. Yeah, I don't know. Third line, nope. Fourth line. No need to worry about the score. Really, it's not. 5-3, you got a ways to go, you know. Too early to get there yet. All right, I'll remember that. You got it 5. I'm going to remember that because you're the only one. I'm sure you're the only one that took Shen. I didn't see any others. I'm going to mark it down. Just in case, because you might win tonight. Guru said it. Gotcha. It's rare that there's one person. Let's see if they won. It's rare I have that situation. So Pizzetta should be playing in the East Coast League. That's not fair to say. It's early for that, Jim. I think they can wait a little bit, but for that big hit to change the pace and stuff. They need to play with a good fast pace and just have fun out there and just play. None of it really matters except developing these kids and them learning from their mistakes. Kind of that's really all they're, should matter. Now these guys are playing to win. There's no doubt. So, but from us as Habs fans, we shouldn't be all uptight about wins and losses this year. Did I say connect me if you're wrong? No, correct me if I'm wrong. But doesn't Binnington usually play well against us? I've never tried to track that, and I didn't look up those stats. If somebody wants to look that up and find out, that'd be great, but I don't know. Slavkovsky might as well be playing in Laval. Well, you can't say that about Nick. So why would that be true for Slavkovsky? He started there, and he had no problem with it. Why would it be different for Slav? I don't get it. I don't get it. Why? Jim, but I think a better time. I don't know if it's time yet. I mean, they're only down by 1. It's not like they really need it's not like they're playing horrible. It's not like they're being dominated here. Yeah, I would wait and see if maybe they'll pick it up before the end of the period. But I don't disagree with you. Big hits at the right time are great. and a fight, at the right time. Hey, listen, that works too. A goal is the best thing, but hey. So far, no penalties. Allen just made a save and he hung on, so we'll have a face-off there. No penalties yet this game, so we'll see when that first one comes. I think no penalties would be good for Montreal because they're not great on the special teams. St. Louis is better special teams numbers. That's where they're better than Montreal. Otherwise, these are very even teams right now. The way they're both playing, the numbers, if you compare the numbers. Teresa, we're getting close to the 9 games for him, so that might be what they do is send him to Laval then. But, I fully expect him to play 9 games before they do that. And he's only got 5 right now, so 4 more games for him and might be what happens. Yeah, Pete, I agree with you. And the fourth line should be an energy line. So right now, except for Slav being there and, the other 2, that's an energy line. Those are both energy line players. Slav has to work his way off of there. That's all they're doing. And I don't think it's a bad strategy. I don't think he showed that he's, I'm going to be a superstar right away in this league. I don't think that happened. So. Okay, Teresa does not like Bazetta. It's a losing cause trying to convince her of that. All right, 7:10 to go in the first. Montreal coming out of their own end with a long stretch pass. I don't know who that was meant for, but I think that's an icing call, so it'll come back. I didn't see any habit around that pass, so I don't know. Anyway, so far, not really thrilled with the pace. There's been some good points, but the pace hasn't been really great. Montreal's got to pick that up, carry that through, play their game, take it to the Blues. They don't have last line change, so that makes a difference, right? The line matching, it's harder to do. So we'll see how that works out. On the road, they've got 1 win, but they didn't really play great in the other games on the road. So we'll see. A young team on the road. I don't expect a lot of road wins from this team. Armia's shot wide. Good clear shot. Not surprised. But he is rusty. His first action tonight. Yeah, this is the first game of the season. So, he might have a bit of a rusty kind of game. Yeah, I don't know. The play-by-play mood will hit me. It just hasn't hit me yet. Even though I've been doing some. Hey, Nuvi Joe! Yeah, give me good news, not bad news. Toronto leads 1-0 over LA. Toronto's in need of defense. Muzzin is out on LTIR, so they need some defense. Not that that's any news. Jim, yeah, listen, if Slav had that, what an awesome preseason, yeah, sure, it would be different, but he didn't have that. He's got to work his way in. I think he's fine with it. I think Slav's got no problem with any of this, so I don't know why anybody else would. But I agree that it'd be better off for him if he's going to play fourth line. Then I kind of would rather see him in Laval playing big minutes. So after 9 games, I kind of think that's what'll happen. Or he'll pick it up and he'll earn his way, and they won't send him down. I don't know. It's hard to say. Let's see how he's playing. He was kind of getting on a roll, and then he got the injury. So we'll see. That could kind of stall things right now for him. Scored! Montreal shot from the point as I am talking. Harris opens the scoring for Montreal. At least if it went in all the way without being touched. Now they're showing Suzuki, so maybe Suzuki touched it. I don't know. They were showing Harris. That's why I said Harris. Somebody got it from the point. Let me see. Oh, yeah, Suzuki touched it. He tipped it as he was spinning around. Oh, it hit him. Hit him on the knee as he spun. So Suzuki gets the goal, assist from Harris. Nick Suzuki with the first one, his 8th point, in the 9 games so far is 4 goals, 4 assists. Moves him past Cole Caulfield. Unless Caulfield got an assist here, I don't know. He might have actually. I don't know. Oh, yeah, Caulfield gets an assist, so they're tied at 8. Caulfield gets the it was Caulfield to Harris. That's the guy's name. To Harris, and then Suzuki, it went off him, so that's how it was. So imagine both of them, 8 points to start the season. They're both at a point-a-game pace. Our 2 young boys. Anderson at the half wall loses it. And here comes St. Louis over our line into, centering pass got screwed up there. Now they have it at the other half wall. Into the corner, back up to the blue line, but nobody was there. They split the defense with the pass. Krug with it behind his goal line, waiting for people to change up and get in place. Here he comes. No drop pass because they're not on a power play, so that'll help. Ooh, almost. Monahan stole it. Almost got a pass through over the line. Could have been a play, but puck came the other way. It's in the neutral zone right now. Montreal comes over the line. Monahan centering pass. How the hell? Oh, my God. That's twice. Hang on. I need a second. I don't know who that was. I want to say I thought I saw a 6, but it could have been Armia. How did he miss that? This could be a 3-1 game already. Although they had one, so it could be 3-2. Jesus. Was that Hoffman? I know there was a 6 on the back, so it was Hoffman. I'm trying to think who has 6. I didn't think Hoffman. How did he in hell miss that? Man, he's got to go, man. When a goal scorer misses that, there's something wrong. You know, it's not like he's some slouch. He's a goal scorer. All right, we got 222, room 222 left in the first. St. Louis still doubled up on shots, 10-5 this time, and a 1-1 tie. Man, that should have broken the tie, that's for sure. We should be up by 1 right now. Habs have it, moving it around like they're on, well, sort of, they were. Here comes the Blues. Sometimes you have the Blues. A shot went wide, comes back the other way. Who is it? Oh, knocked off his stick. I think it was Suzuki. Blues with it, backing up into their corner, behind the net pass, up along the boards, over the line, at the red line. Guy takes a hit from, I don't know, looked like Anderson. Anderson took the worst of it, though. He fell. Montreal did it in their own end. Defenseman passing it around. Stretch pass. Anderson couldn't handle it, but he does sort of get it over the blue line, and then the Blues come back the other way because he couldn't handle that. It's in Montreal's end now. In the corner, Kovacevic gets knocked down, and the Blues guy takes it away. His centering pass gets stolen by Montreal. Galley skating for it hard in the corner. They're fighting for it now hard in the corner. Penalty coming up, I think, to St. Louis. Yes, because Montreal's handling the puck. So, yeah. St. Louis touches the puck, and we got a whistle. Montreal goes on the power play, first power play of the game, right at the end of the period. So, I don't know how much time is left. 32.9 seconds left. So, if they don't score in that time, they'll start the second period on the power play. Do I think the Habs should have gotten Erik Karlsson? Is that what you're saying? Anthony, please. Only if you're serious. I mean, that's not even a serious question. Erik Karlsson, what, 10 years ago maybe, or 5 years ago? Not now. No. Even if he was playing well, $11.5 million for a salary? No. Caulfield high stick, no call. Well, now there's a call, so I didn't notice it, to be honest with you. So I don't know what the call is for. I agree. If he was high stick, there was no call. That's why you got the muscle and hopefully do something about it. Grimes, good point. A commercial break with 30 seconds left is kind of stupid, right? Desperate for money. Oh, you talk, even back in the day? No, not for the money he was looking for. No, nope. Because look what he did. Has he done anything good since then? No, we would have got. It would have been another Carl Alsner, except it would have been Karlsson, because that's what he's kind of been like. No, I don't know if I want Karlsson at all at this point. Imagine having Karlsson and Hoffman on the same team. I don't think that's going to happen. So just right there, it wouldn't happen, right? All right, so they got a power play starting. Letty holding. The call was holding. It would be interesting if we got Karlsson and Hoffman at the same time, eh? Wouldn't that be interesting? Our power play 4.2%. It's just embarrassing. Why do you have to put that even up there? It's just it's totally embarrassing. Can they get set up? Nope. Hoffman threw it back in his own end, stick handling the puck. There's the end of the first period. There you go. He's stick handling the puck. Puck goes that way. Wrong way. Lucas, I couldn't tell you. I think it's his wife now, but I couldn't tell you for sure. Habit Nation, how you doing? First pair D cost $10 million at the moment. What are we talking about? Getting Karlsson? Yeah, but is Karlsson playing worth a first pair D guy? I don't think so. Thrift shopping today. What'd you buy? Think we keep some of our veterans, stay away from the. Wait. My brain just went, what? I think we keep some of our veterans, stay away from the veterans that are out there. Oh, I see. I didn't read enough. Play the kids, let them learn. Yeah. I don't know that they even keep, like, which veterans you're talking about. Not the ones on expiring contracts. They're not keeping them. You have to have some veterans around. Can't be all rookies, so you got to have some veterans. But I mean, the expiring contracts, they're not going to stay. Um, Ryan, I don't know what you're saying. 126 of the second period is what? For what? If we could get another Perry, for even though you're asking Pete, for pocket change, would you take it? To what end, though? Look, listen, this is what I think is wrong with some of the way you guys are thinking. You're thinking of it from a fan's point of view. You want to see the team win. You just want wins, and you think you can still make the playoffs and all that. But it's not. That's not the mindset here. For the players, yes, but not for the management. So if you're looking at getting players like Perry to help them out, like to what end though? Besides, Perry's doing well. He's actually doing well. I think the last time I saw him, he's a couple of goals, couple of assists. His numbers were decent. Grimes, listen, you could say Marty, but I don't know that he's running the power play. That's what Burrows' job is. So, like, I'm questioning Alex Burrows right now and have been for a little bit. Like, something wrong with this power play. Oh, Ryan, I get you on the power play to start the second. Yes. We could have traded Carlson for first round pick. Yeah, but we'd have had him for how many years at crazy money? No. Would we have had that run a couple of seasons ago? If I don't think so. Habination, yes. You have to have a mix of players. You have to have some veterans here. Okay, but we got guys here for that. So unless you move anybody, why are you picking up Perry? Carlson trading for Carlson yeah. If we're the Leafs, we'd do that. True. Yeah, I don't know what the Leafs are going to do. Chikrin apparently having a setback on his wrist injury, so I don't know that Chikrin's available or that anyone's going to pick him up. Elliot, but when Kirk Muller was here and the power play was bad, it was still 17 to 19%, right? I take that right now. So I don't know. And he's doing a great job with Calgary. You're right. Oh, Kelly's off to a Halloween party. Awesome. Have a great time going as a zombie nurse. Awesome. Did the makeup yourself or a costume? Or a self-made costume? Who's league? No, I feel our kids need time on the ice. We don't need to bring in a guy. Yeah, we don't need to bring in veterans. That's what I'm talking about. We're not hitting enough. Yeah, true. Okay, so going into this game, I was saying that, some guys were saying we're going to make the playoffs. We're better than we think. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry, I was talking about exactly what you're seeing kind of right now. It's going to be amplified as the season goes on. until they start to get it and start to gel. But I don't really expect all of that till next season, really. So maybe the season after. So just proof of what we were talking, what I was and a few other people were talking about before, about don't get your hopes up for playoffs and stuff like that, because you're just in for a world of hurt. Yeah, Guru, that's what I was saying about Carlson. Since he left, like, I wouldn't want him at half the price or even less than that, you know? Habination, but due to injuries, we don't have that. And if that's what you're saying, bring in a guy, okay, I guess, but it takes away a spot from one of the other guys. So I think they're not doing that. And besides, Edmondson is almost back. That's it's not a scam slap playing off fourth line. Come on. He was playing on the fourth line when he got that goal. Nobody complained then. Grimes, yeah, but look, Hudson, you got to figure a couple years away at least. Me too. I'm pumped for the talent that's in the prospect pool, in the pipeline for Montreal, but they have to develop, obviously. Looks like management is trying to teach the kids to play with confidence and without fear of making mistakes. Exactly. That's right. That's exactly it, right? Don't worry about mistakes, especially now when you're young and kind of expected, but learn from them. And even when you're older, right? You make a mistake, learn from it. Don't do it again. That type of thing. Don't if you beat yourself up over that stuff, it makes it worse. Born to be happy. I'm just really don't know what you're talking about. Oh, Grimes. No, see, that's again. Slaff's not ready for the first line. He's not. He's not ready to go up against their best lines, one of their best two lines on a nightly basis. He's not. Only reason they have Hoffman and Dadnov is to lose. I mean, sort of, right? That's how management tanks, right? Management gives the coach maybe not a good enough team, and that's what we've got here. And that's I don't see how I don't see how that would change because of the play that they, how they've been playing. I don't see that changing. Get my energy level up. I don't know what's with me tonight. Just energy's not there. Haven't changed my routine. Oh, your thrift shopping finds. I get you. Okay. That's cool. I remember you. I didn't put it together. Angus, 0 for 9 on the road. How many power play goals they have? Two, maybe, the whole season? Yeah, I wouldn't put him there maybe till he's ready. Then you try him there or you find a spot from. I don't think he's ready for that kind of, maybe a few shifts in a game, okay, but I don't think to start, no. You saw Gooley and Jacky on the ice for a while. Probably was a line change thing. They're both at left side, so I doubt it anyway. Excuse me, I just made my eye go weird. Well, that's why you're not the coach. I don't know what else to say. That's Marty's choice. Marty knows. I think Marty knows what he's doing, so he's the coach. Maybe it's a good thing you're not. I don't know. Good thing I'm not. That's for sure. Bay again, even with Florida, right? Give them time. If they're going to drop, give them time. It's so early in the season. It's hard to say that the teams that are playing well will still be the teams that are playing well at the end and in the same positions, because a lot of times it's just not. Pete is right on. The way we're playing right now, we are playing loose, not clenching the stick for dear life, no pressure. I love what we are doing. We as an audience need patience. We need to be doctors. No, we need patience. It's what it is. Elliot, yes, the prospects, both defensive and offensive, are doing quite well. There's a lot of good prospects in this system right now, and I think over the next 3, 4, 5 years, even, they're going to be able to fill the spots that they need every year. You know, I don't know. I got some kind of notification, useless one. Oh, I don't know what that's about. Sorry, not going backward. Um, Power play good, 4-on-3. They got one of their power play goals was 4-on-3 power play, right? Even strength, right? I think that was their only one, right? Because I don't think they had an even strength power play, a regular 5-on-4 power play. That's what I meant. Well, Grimes, to put Hoffman and Laval, you don't get much relief on the cap. You know what? He'll get picked up. You get him. You lose him for nothing. It's not just, and they said they'd do it if they needed to, but I don't. I think it's better for you to get him going and get a return for him. Thinking we'll see a fight this game? No, I don't. I don't know. I don't get a feeling for that yet. Anyway, Born to be a Habs says, "Is Nick Beaudin the new pickup with the team?" No, no, he's not with the team. No, um, I don't expect Beaudin. I mean, he's depth. I don't see him making the team. First of all, he's not a big guy. He's 5'11", 168. He is a left shot defenseman. There's not a big need on the team for left shot guys. And he has to clear. Did we get him on waivers? No, we traded for him. You have to clear waivers, I think, to come up. So I don't know. Although then again, not. He might have already cleared waivers. I'm not sure there on that. But no, he's not here. They don't need him right now. He needs to turn his game around a little bit, I think, for them to consider that. If we traded Hoffman, you're talking about Grimes, we'd get. Well, you wouldn't be able to trade him. I mean, how would you trade him? Who's going to want to pick him up right now? Oh, you're talking about Beaudin. We traded, Cam Hillis. That's right. I'm not sure. I didn't remember what you were saying. Yeah, I just don't expect Beaudin to be somebody that's picked up or brought up. I don't see it unless there's a lot of injuries. I just don't see that happening. Let's change the background. Yeah, that's much nicer. Oh yeah, we're in the intermission. Talk about knowing where you are, right? I think I'm having an off night tonight. So I've got no news. There's no news out there. So you guys got to sort of keep me going here. Brain's not functioning tonight. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. If you want to talk about something that's not hockey, go ahead. Let's just talk about stuff. We must have a good 10, 12 minutes before we're back with the puck drop. 10 minutes anyway. Pete, you got news. You got mail. That's it. Go ahead, Pete. What's the news? Pete and his wife are expecting their 4th child. No, it's joking. Oh, you guys are talking about video games? Nah, I don't play video games, so I wouldn't know what you guys are talking about. Pete, what's your news, buddy? Happy Nation computer graphics. That's what you're saying. What's that mean? Pete says he's brown and he's beautiful. That's your news. We wanted good news, Pete. Good news. Yeah, they're just showing the goal, by the way. Allen let it in. It went in between his legs. No doubt about it. Okay, Happy Nation, what does CG mean for you? Yeah, Pete, we want good news. We don't want just good news for you. We want good news for everybody. Just joking. Oh. That looked like it hurt. If you're watching the screen, I don't know who that was, but that looked like it hurt. That Tarasenko? Ouch. Oh, we're that close to puck drop? Looks like actually we are. So, yeah. CG means congrats in game speak. We're not 4 minutes to puck drop because it's a puck drop. Are you 4 minutes behind me? Wow. Sorry about puck drop. 15 seconds in, as a matter of fact. They got a minute, 8 seconds left on their power play. And then that was a good chance. Didn't make anything of that. Suzuki sends it around the net. And it bounces off the boards. Kind of weird. And Blue send it out. Hoffman with it. Over to Suzuki. Over to, well, I don't know who that is. Not Caulfield. Oh, that was Monahan. That's who's playing with him. 37 seconds left in the power play. Jack-Eye loses it at the line. No, keeps it in. No, it came out offside. 32 seconds left in the power play. 19:04 left in the period. See you later, Angus. What does MT mean? I have no idea. Happy Nation meeting, I guess. I don't know. You go to the bathroom, my turd. I don't know. I don't game. I do not game. No, I don't. 15 seconds left in the power play. Half wall. They're set up actually. So back to the point. Weidman to the corner. No, they lose it there. That'll be it. Power play over. Well, another lousy power play, I guess. Mistell. What's mistell mean? I guess mistell and Mr. Tell. No, yeah, I guess Miss and Mr. Tell. Mr. Tell's daughter. 2 minutes gone almost here in the second, not the first. Mouth doesn't work as always. Savard over to Gooley. Gooley pass up to Galley. Galley dumps it in, and they change up. Krug with it behind his net. Comes out. Stretch pass up to the blue line, and I don't know who that is. It comes out. Tarasenko. He spins around, can't hang on to the puck. Yet they still have the puck, and he has it back up to the blue line, over to his partner, into the corner. And then those goddamn boards move. Montreal steals the puck, flips it into the corner. That was, I didn't see who that was. Was it Harris? Anyways, here comes the Blues the other way. Shot, hits a stick, bounces out. It comes back in, so whistle. MY equals empty. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't know that Arbor's a power play guy. I play pools. That's a game. That's not a video game, though. Oh, yeah, he did get a point. I was looking up. Did they get another goal? No, Caulfield did get a point. That's right. Pete, right. Exactly, right? So we need a change in the power play coach. MM is what? MT equals MT. Okay, I get that. Min max. What's that mean? Go Cole. All right, I read everything. 16:45 left in the second. Shots are 10-6 for St. Louis. Very low in shots, I find. It's a 1-1 tie. Hey, Randy. How am I doing in the fantasy pool? Let's see. In the points pool, I was in 7th going into today. And in the head-to-head, no, I lost the first 2 weeks, but I'm kicking ass tonight, or up to now anyway. So I should win the 3rd week. So, you know, considering I was 8th pick in the points pool, so I'm up a little bit on that. I was 1st in the other pool, so I'm not doing good for that. Plus, I think I have Ottinger. I don't know which pool. I have Ottinger. He got hurt today, so I lost the goalie. Caulfield just got hauled down. Is that a penalty? That wasn't a penalty? Wow. He takes it well. I thought that would be a penalty. Okay, but I don't even get that combination, so. They seem to be getting rocked a few places there. Caulfield, that's twice for Caulfield getting manhandled. Very slow pace. I find anyway. And their passing is not great tonight. When was the last time I went to a Habs game? Probably before you were born. No, it's been a long time. Been a long time. Definitely in the 90s. There was a chance for St. Louis. The tip-in guy couldn't get a stick on it, which is good. And then they scored. So it's 2-1 for St. Louis. I didn't even see the goal, and I'm looking at it, and I didn't see the goal happen. So I have to wait for a replay. Okay, let's see this happen. Okay, Allen makes a save, goes into the corner. Guy spins around, shot, rebound goes to the other guy right at the lip of the crease. I don't know who it was, and he scores. Oh, Akiari puts it in right from the rebound at the lip of the crease, right on his stick. The rebound. Min max applies to pools. Okay, but yeah, not in my pool. You're but a Padawan. Montreal's the one that's just dumping it in all the time. So far, not really a great game for Montreal. Wow, who's that's a long time ago. That's 1984, April. I don't forget what day. The um, the Good Friday Massacre. Do I play Stratomatic? I did a few times as a kid, but no, I don't. When I was a kid, back in the 70s. Yeah, it's okay. Habination. I don't get that technical. You're taking the pools too seriously. I don't take it that seriously, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what day it was back then. I saw it. I remember the game, obviously. But yeah, it was Good Friday Massacre. It was on a Friday. I know that. Guru, somebody made a trade. I don't remember who. I thought it was. I thought it was a little lopsided. So I, as commissioner, I rejected it. In our. I don't remember which pool. But yeah, that's the way. Guy not doing great or whatever, and gives wanting to give up on it. Get somebody else. Hey, we'll make a trade. I'll give you all my good people, and you give me crap. And it's a way of fixing it. I don't like that. So if it was even, I'd have said okay, but it wasn't. There was another trade, and I okayed it. Yeah, I'm not that crazy. I like playing the pools, but I mean, I don't take it as seriously as that. That's all. Slav hit the post. How did I miss that? I got a commercial. I don't know where you guys are, so I must have totally missed it. Your perfection in a pool is a tie. What does that mean? I haven't honestly. I'm not watching close enough. I one of those games, and I haven't even seen Slap out there yet. Oh, I don't play to lose per se. I play to have fun more than anything. So, but of course, I want to win, but you're just not going to win every time, and I'm not going to let that dominate my life in any way. So, no, I put in my 10 minutes every morning doing the both lineups, and that's what I do. Nathan, it was April 20th, 1984. Remember it well. 13:25 to go here in the second period. 2-1 St. Louis. They're up by 6 shots, 13-7 in shots. So, with Montreal, sort of, they need to play better. They're not playing well enough. I mean, they want to win. If they want to win, they got to play a little better here. And the pace is kind of, I don't know, makes, it's not fast enough to be exciting. And I still haven't noticed Slav out there, so I'm going to watch a little and see Slav out there and see what I'm missing in this game. Huzu League, basically because both of those holidays are bullshit. That's why, because they're just made up. So there you go. You can do anything when you're making up the rules. Arbor with a shot. Oh boy, it hit somebody and redirected, and a little bit over, and it could have been something, but it went wide. And then I don't know what happened, but there's a whistle. So, oh, Caulfield had a shot there from in tight. What happened to it? I think Caulfield hit the bar. I think Caulfield hit the post on that. Armia taking the draw. He won that. Shot from the Weidman shot wide from the point. Montreal sort of still has possession. Yes, they do. Along the boards behind the net. Armia back to the point. Back over to Weidman. Back to the who's he playing with? I guess it's Jack Eye. His shot hit somebody. Blues took possession of it. Yes, they do. It swung around on the boards. So Montreal come up with it? No. Here come the Blues over their line. Jack Eye intercepts the pass, sends it back. And now it goes. I don't even know where it is. Who's got it there? Dvorak over the line, spinning and turning, shot wide. Kovacevic sends it into the corner. Galley. No, is it Galley? Yeah, Galley. Clear got manhandled and lost the puck. But Kovacevic must have taken a shot. Anyway, saved by Binnington. Yeah, good point there, Pete. Blues are playing good, and they on a 3-game losing streak. I kind of didn't think it would be extended. So, even though I have Montreal 4-3, I still think it's going to be a close game, and it is. It's 2-1. I think this could be a 1-goal game all the way through, or end up that way, and maybe we'll hit overtime. I don't know. Montreal's not out of it here, even though I think St. Louis is playing better, but not by a ton. Just the pace is slow. I wish the pace was better. It would be more exciting and fun. I think we got an offside call here. But the pace is not fast enough for me. I don't know. I think they play better at a fast pace. So. Just watching Andy, what he was doing there. So I didn't see any penalty. Slashing. Andy takes a slashing penalty. St. Louis on the power play, and I didn't even get to say that, and they scored. A shot from the Kiru, I think, from the left circle into the right in the corner, like the far corner, like beautiful shot, hard shot, a rocket of a shot. I don't think Allen had much of a chance on it, to be honest with you. Yeah, I mean, that was perfectly placed. And a rocket. a wrist shot. Allen was just starting to react, and it was already in. So it's 3-1 St. Louis. Nathan, most games are going to be good games for teaching. That's what the season's about. Even for the veterans, right? They can get better. Obviously, we can see they can be better. Oh, they announced the goal. I didn't see who got it, but Falk and Riley got the assist. No, I did know who got it. Right, what am I talking about? Kiru. For Falk, that's his 8th point in 7 games. He tried to lift the stick, or he slashed the stick. I know a lot of times I see something and they show it in slow motion and go, "Oh, that's not what I thought I saw." Lifting the stick is not allowed anymore, though. That's what I thought, right? Am I right? Lifting the stick is not allowed, which is stupid because I don't know. As a kid, I was taught that's good. Yes, lift the stick. Nope, not anymore. Yeah, that was a good shot. It definitely was a good shot. Jeez, guys, I'm sorry. I'm in a bit of a weird mood, I think. I don't know. I'm having trouble tonight. Don't ask me why. What? What'd you say? What? Lifting the stick. I don't think it's allowed anymore. I know when I first heard that, Pete, and I think I heard that it's a couple of years. It's not new. I was the same reaction. What do you mean? Because that I was taught that's good to do. No, I think, Pete, you're not allowed anymore. And I don't know when that changed. And maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. And if that's the case, but I don't know if that's slashing, though. But maybe that's what they call it for. They call it slashing. I mean, you can't slash the stick down. We know that, except against Montreal. So it's just the opposite motion. So maybe it is. That's what they call it. If anybody knows, please confirm that with me. Who's who? I just said, as a kid, I'm not my best thing at, but I mean, I was taught. I never played organized, but still, I learned lift the stick at opportune times, and that's a great defensive move. And now I believe it's a penalty. Maybe it depends on the situation, games. I don't know, but I believe it's a penalty now. Either that, listen, or I dreamed the whole thing, and right now it seems like it was real. But no, I remember my reaction to that was exactly that, Pete. Like, what? You got to be kidding me. So can somebody research that? Like, Google that and let me know if that's true. If not, it's fine. But if somebody could. See, that's what I'd have Matt doing if he was here. Here comes Suzuki. Little pass. Oh, they took him down. Is that not a penalty? No need for a penalty because Caulfield with the goal to get close 3-2. I thought they were going to tie it up there. No, Caulfield with his second point of the game. He's got a goal and an assist, and that's his 6th goal of the season. Let me see. 6 goals. This is game 9. Is it game 9? Let's try to compute that. He's still on an over 50 goal pace. He's on a mid 50s, I think, in goals pace right now. So it's like anything else, right? It's still a long season, and I don't know that he's going to be able to sustain that pace. But God damn it, I think he's going to challenge towards 50, if not actually get it. I don't know. I don't think he'll get 50, but he's going to challenge for it. I don't think that's going to change with him. He's a goal scorer. He's going to score goals. So it's 3-2. And Montreal, Caulfield just put them back in it. 8:43 to go in the second. So lots of hockey left. Shots are 15-10 in favor of St. Louis. So the Habs were being doubled up on shots. So they're doing a little better on that. Give the kids some ice. You know what? Somebody made a point. I guess it was on Twitter I read this, and I think it was a good point. How the hell a kid that small and all that, how he's always open. He always finds open ice. And he does. He finds open ice. Yeah, I'm sure he has his whole life playing hockey because he's always scored. And that's what's going to make him an elite player, right? He finds a way to get open, and he knows what to do when he does. So Montreal's on the power play, and I don't even know what for. I talk too much. That's why. 20 seconds into it, too. Anybody know what that power play is for? Did they challenge? They didn't challenge that and then get a penalty. Suzuki and Dak with the assists on that goal. Suzuki keeping pace with Caulfield in the points department. 2 players at point a game pace already, or so far. That's awesome. Rory, did you have Shen as well? Because we know Guru had Shen. I thought only one person had Shen as the first goal scorer. Is Goal Caulfield a possible sniper? Nah, he's just the plug. Yeah, he's just the plug. I think the other team shouldn't pay attention to him. 42 seconds left in their power play. They have it behind their net. Here comes. Oh, look, no back pass. What? Gallagher, though, dumps it in. I don't get why on the power play you're dumping in the puck. Slavkovsky's out there. He almost picked up the puck. He does now. Back to the point. Weidman back to Slav. Oh, up to Gallagher at the side of the net. Shot, got the back to Slav, back to Weidman, back to Slav with a one-timer, scores. Slav with a one-timer, ties it up. Wow. From the top of the circle, boom, in he goes. 2 goals for Slav on the season. You know, that's going to keep him here. He plays like that, and that's going to move him up a line. All the shit you guys were saying, that kind of shit's going to work for him. That's a power play. But that was power play? He's on the power play? Do I read that right, or was I wrong? I don't even remember. Wow. Oh, you know what? It hit the defender's stick and then whoop, up like that. So that helped. Power play goal. So Slav is on the power play. There you go. There. So all whoever was saying he shouldn't be whatever, he'll work his way up by doing stuff like that, even though that's a power play goal. What a shot. But it hit somebody. I saw it on the replay. It hit a stick or the leg and it went up. So it changed direction on the goalie. So, you know, that helped a lot. But still, that had some velocity on that shot. Back in the game. Slavshotsky. There you go, Luca. Yep. You know, listen, even if they lose now, in the end, right, they've made this game exciting. This has been a fun game to watch. In the long run, it started out a little slow. The pace was off, but I think it's starting to pick up now. 5:55 to go in the second. 3-3 tie. Close. Listen, these teams were close in stats in this season. If you look at their stats, they're really close. And I said it's going to be a close game. So far, 3-3 tie. I've got it at 4-3 for Montreal. I'm not going to be surprised now if that actually happens. I kind of didn't think it was going to. Although it's 3-3, we're not even out of the second period. This could be a much higher scoring game. Toronto's big three have 5 goals and Cole has 6. Can you imagine? So think of that. Montreal for Cole 6 is $1 million, right, in salary and bonuses. That's like $32 million over there in Toronto for 5 goals so far. Listen, it's only however many games in, but still. Grimes, you see, that's the way to look at it. That is a huge W, and it's a look to the future, right? Luca, I think I agree with you, right? The pace picked up a bit, and they were getting their chances, and then 2 goals out of that. So just play without the pressure of making mistakes, and you see what can happen. LA up 3-1. Go LA, go! I hope LA beats Toronto so much. Peter, though, you got to give Armia a little bit of break because first game of the season, he's got to be a little rusty coming off the injury. Timing off a little bit. So I think, fair to give him a bit of a break tonight. Teresa, don't move Slavkovsky up with Monahan just because he scored a goal. Or they will. If he scored a goal, give it. I don't know, but don't jump like that and push the guy too far. He knows what he's doing with him, St. Louis. I don't know why you're worried about what's happening. The result was there. Sovka, welcome in from Slovakia. Welcome in. Good to have you here. Good to see Slav finally getting chance on power play. Yes, I think was that his first power play? I haven't noticed him on the power play before. Peter, yeah. Any way you want to, there's a lot of different ways you can say that and compare them, but any way you slice it, I'm happy to be a Habs fan. I'm glad I'm not a Leafs fan. Habs are on the power play. I've been looking at the chat, haven't been watching. 5:25 to go in the second, and they got 1:47 in the power play to go here. They're set up. Can they do something with it? That's the first key. They've been having trouble setting up on the power play. If they can start getting the setup, moving the puck around, they're going to start scoring some power play goals. If you can't set up, bad pass back to Hoffman, can't handle a pass at the blue line. Puck comes out. They're back in. They got to set up again. They sort of are. No. Fighting for the puck along the boards, and St. Louis comes up with it. Pass attempt, I think he hit Suzuki, so that was good. Hoffman kept it in this time. A nice little jab at the puck for Suzuki to, I don't know who shot a very high one on Binnington. The save was there, but it was a good play. Hoffman with it, coming in, over to Suzuki, back to the point. Jack, back to Suzuki. Oh my God. Did we get another goal? Caulfield. Another power play goal by Caulfield. Wow. I don't know what else to say, but wow. Shots are now 16-16, and we're up by goal. Now we got my score. I don't have the right goal scorer, but I had it 4-3, but a lot of time left. Suzuki, a beautiful cross the crease pass, just over the crease, just above. To Caulfield, he was wide open, and he didn't miss that open net. Wow. There's that kid getting open again. That's number 7 for Caulfield on the season. That really ups it. Now he's on like a 60-odd point. I think he's around 60 goals, a little over pace. So that pace keeps going up and down. This kid's going to challenge for 50, man. 3:45 to go in the second now. 7th goal in 9 games. 7 goals in 9 games. He cannot keep that pace up, but man, what if he does? Tell you, man, last year I said our Caulfield is a better goal scorer than Austin Matthews, and people laughed at me. And I don't know. Maybe he is. He's right up there in that category, though. Is that this deserves another? Everyone, you got him, light him up. Come on, people. Could he get a hat trick? I mean, yeah, one more. He's got 2 goals, 1 assist tonight. And I don't know who got the assist, but if Nick didn't get one, he's leading the team in points. And when Caulfield signs for at least what Nick is getting and maybe slightly more, now we're going to know why. We're seeing it right now. And why Caulfield has not signed yet. We're seeing it right now because he wants to put up some numbers before he signs. Make no mistake about it. You can see Montreal's confidence level is up, and they're playing a little bit better. I just wish the passing got better. I don't think it has really. A little better, but you can see their confidence is up. Slav out there again, by the way. 2:50 to go in the second. Shots are 16-16. Scores 4-3 Montreal. I got to tell you, that goal woke me up. There's a whistle. I don't know what for. We'll get a face-off. I don't know where. I think in the Blues offensive, in the offensive zone for the Habs. Also, by the way, don't forget Mike Hoffman, an ex-Blue. He needed the money. So got to be an emotional game for him too tonight. For Jake Allen. Oh, tripping call. Montreal. Hoffman, speak of the devil. Hoffman tripped inadvertently, but it's a trip nonetheless. Caulfield is due for a hat trick, right? He's going to have some in his career. Why not start tonight? Okay, so Suzuki did get a point with the second Caulfield goal. That's great. It's crazy that they're tied like that, and it's crazy. 10 points now, 9 games. They're both above a point a game right now. Can they sustain that? That's the key. I'm not sure about Caulfield, and he's surprising the hell out of me, but I think Suzuki can. You have to control your stick, Teresa, so that is a trip, whether it's intentional or not. It's still a trip. No, I don't disagree with the call. That was a tripping. I said it before he actually whistled it down. I said tripping, and then they called it. So, And I'm never wrong. Come on, guys. You want to stay in this channel, you know how to answer that. No, I'm just joking. Who's do I know? This has been a great period, and I said they're tied in shots now. They were being doubled in shots. This is probably why St. Louis has been on a 3-game losing streak. Their game broke down pretty quickly. Nice defensive play there by, I think it was Harris. 50 seconds left on the St. Louis power play, 1:25 in the second. Puck popped out of play. We'll get a face-off to, I believe, the right of, I was probably going to go to the left of the goalie, of Allen. Slav scored. Anthony Slav scored. He sure as hell did. You rule too, Nuvi Joe. Thank you. I appreciate that. You all rule. Love my channel. Love my group. And isn't it fun when Montreal's playing well? 30 seconds left in the power play. Matt just texted me. Under a minute to go in the second. Matt just texted me again. Sorry, guys. Matt should know better. I'm going to take my attention away. Caulfield Suzuki better than Matthews Marner. F and hell, I love those guys. That's not what he said. The F word. I love those guys. I've said this before. I was one of the first on that. Caulfield's better, and then having Suzuki, Caulfield, and wherever our top three are going to be better than Toronto's, even though we're paying a fraction for them. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Been a while. Good to see you. Happy Halloween. I don't really do much for Halloween. If there's a game, I'll get dressed up, but there's no game on Halloween. Harris is an underrated player. Well, I mean, yes and no. He's a rookie, so he's going to be a good one. I didn't get Gudis. I don't know the thing. Habination, I don't have Gudis. I don't know where you got that. You're a seer, and you're predicting my alarm will ring in 12 minutes. Very good. I mean, that's pretty good. I think I agree with you there. I think you all know by now, right? And Suzuki doesn't cry after a bad game either. Oh, okay, Habination. Wasn't sure. Gooley can skate, Pete. Gooley can skate. Gooley's the real deal. Gooley's the real deal as far as, I think, a first pairing defenseman. I don't know that he's that number one guy, but I think he's on that first pair. So he's either number 2 or 3. He's a top 4 without a doubt, but I think he's a first pairing guy too. I mean, the guy, rookie. Imagine stepping into your first ever NHL season, first ever NHL game, and you're on the first pair, and you do really well, and you don't look back. So far, knock wood. Knock wood. Another good pick. I mean, good pick. I said I was so far being right. Going into the season, I think he makes the team and doesn't look back and never plays again in the AHL. How's Shane Wright doing? We don't compare here. I'll only tell you that I think they sent him back to Fredericton. Doesn't mean anything though. Means nothing, and we're not here. I'm not here to compare and bash on Wright. There's no reason for it, and there's no value in it. There's no value in it. All it means is Montreal made the right pick. And maybe they got it right in that they picked Slafkovsky thinking that Slafkovsky would be better. Not right now, but in 4, 5, 6 years and all down the road. Maybe they got it right to the point where he maybe is even better now, right? So, and I'll be the first to admit I was a right guy and I was wrong. I was right, but I was wrong. So far. But still, I'm comparing them as there's no value to it. He's 18 as well, right? Isn't he? So 18-year-old kid, I'm not saying anything about whether he's a bust, he's not a bust, he's ready, he's not ready. He's 18. Hey, Devin, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Yeah, great game so far. Great game. Fun game, too. Grimes, we always talk about the Leafs. If we can make fun of the Leafs, we make fun of the Leafs. I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. Peter, we talk about Gooley still? I'm not sure because he's sitting there. There's a few guys you can say that. Is this what they're doing in their rookie year? What are their ceilings? Again, Nathan, I don't know. I'm not following Shane Wright's career. I just saw that on Twitter. I saw something that said they sent him back to Fredericton. Didn't even read the article because there's no need to. Hey, Coulter, welcome back in, man. Good to see you. Going good. You were a Slav guy because of me. You took the opposite. If Rick says right, I'm going opposite, and you were right to do that. Slav goal was really nice. Nice shot. Really nice shot by him. So, yes, 2 goals, 2 beautiful shots. The kid's showing you what he can do. He's showing you what he can do. And on the power play. So we got a power play goal. We know he can play on the power play now and keep his head up and keep, So I think there's some progression here on Slafkovsky's part. So I'll tell you what, if Slafkovsky has another goal before the 9 games for him, I think he's got 3 more. Then he's not going down to Laval. And he might have even solidified that tonight. But if he gets 1 more goal before that 9 games is out, I think for sure he stays. Because he's starting to play well. And when he scores, man, his confidence level really goes up, and you can see how he gets better. Devin, the Leafs are down 3-2 now. It was 3-1 earlier, but 3-2 now. I hope that stays like that. What period are they in over there? Hey, Jason, with crap line mates, we're talking about Slafkovsky. Well, I mean, power play was different, right? It's not the line mates, it's not the 4th line. But listen, Suzuki had the same hurdles, and he did it, and I don't see why Slav. Listen, you know what? We're arguing about it. I don't think Slav has that attitude at all. He knows what he's got to do, and he wants to earn that ice time. And he said he's going to earn that ice time, and he's doing it. So I think the attitude is fantastic, and I wouldn't trade that. And I wouldn't want them to coddle him in any way because it'll screw up that attitude. Maybe we'll trade Drouin for Wright. That's funny. That is good. Joe Thornton had 6 goals his rookie year. His career was a good one. No worries on Slav. Exactly. And same thing for Shane Wright. There's no worries. Not everybody starts in the NHL at 18. Angus, he's got a hell of a shot, right? Mickey, you got to guess. I don't really talk about it because YouTube doesn't like that. But you can only, it's they're not cigarettes. How's that? He's playing okay with non-offensive line mates. Yes, but I think that's the point, right? They want to see what he's going to do in that situation. And if he's doing these positive things, he'll be moved up and get a few more minutes every game, right? As he works his way up. Yeah, but it doesn't matter because we're not really going to talk about. Listen, I don't care whatever it is you think about him, whatever it is I think about him. I'm not beating up on an 18-year-old kid here in the just because we didn't pick him in the draft. I'm not. There's no value in it as a person to do that. There's none. There's no reason to do it, and there's no value in it. And I'm not. I'm really not going to do it. I'm not going to talk bad about him because he's 18, man. Maybe in 6 years when he's 24, you might say, well, he was a bust, blah blah blah, right? Not now. So no. And even being a teammate instead of an individual, he can learn that. He's young. Matt, being rose-colored glasses much? I don't know that I disagree with it so much, but Caulfield and Suzuki are better than the entire Leafs roster combined. No, it's not true, but, they're better than their big players. Have they hit their ceilings? No, maybe some of the Toronto guys who have been around longer might overall be better right now, but no, I think Suzuki, Caulfield, they're better talents. When they're the same age, they're going to be doing better stuff, I think. Bishop, there's another period for that. Who knows? And, it might come to that, right? Because St. Louis might get a little, prickly at everything, and it might get to be a chippy game. I could see there being a fight happening now. I could see it. Although it's a tight game, a fight could really cost you, right? Especially when you're trying to come back. But a fight could also, if you win it, could also turn your team around a bit. So, but then are they going to? They have somebody who's going to beat up Arbor? I don't know. I don't think they have a big tough guy. What animals do I have? I have a dog and 2 cats and a son. Oh, that's yeah. Sorry, he's not an animal. Actually, he's very well behaved. We have no problem living together. Caulfield has been taking a beating tonight, but he keeps getting up and scores goals to show them, like, haha. You're 18 and you like it, just like Alice Cooper. That's cool. There was a time when I was too. I know it's hard to believe, and it was a long time ago, but still, it was. I was 18 after that song came out. That I can tell you. Ryan, I think pretty much, though, if anyone's, depending on the situation and how it happens, but more than likely, Arbor's going to be the guy fighting. He's a better fighter than Pizzetta. And don't say Pizzetta's not a tough guy. Pizzetta's not afraid to go into a fight. I think I've had enough of this stuff. There you go. Too bad you didn't put any money on it. You would have won. Martin, welcome in. And yeah, I don't disagree with that. Listen, even though I wasn't Slavkovsky guy, I had rarely seen him play. Not that I'd seen right, but definitely I had it wrong. And I think that you develop Slavkovsky the right way, he's going to be a fantastic player here for like a long time. There's my ex-wife calling me an old man, so she's watching. Hi, Lou. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the criticism. Appreciate it. Now you know why we're separated. See, there you go. Caulfield for the Rocket, Richard. He could. Listen, I don't know, man. This kid, I don't know how many goals he's going to score, but shit, he's going to score a bunch. Calder, really? Not me. No. After 17, I was 25. I just grew up really fast. Bishop, you took Caulfield at 90-1 for the Rocket. You put $20 down, and if you win, it'll be $1,800. Like, awesome. I hope you win. I'm not promoting gambling. I'm really not. But since you did it, I hope that happens. Pete, enlighten me. I didn't hear what Cassian said after his fight with Arbor. Ryan Reeves probably smart enough to know not to drop the gloves against him, or he will. I don't know. Ooh, they just showed one of the goals. Beautiful. That's the one I didn't really see. Amazing. Kid's amazing. Gonna be, been through great era for Montreal. My favorite, Guy Lafleur, lift us out of our seats night after night after night. I mean, Cole Caulfield's going to do that. Going to lift us out of our seats, cheering his name, screaming, whatever, night after night. Must have about 10 more minutes before the puck drops again for the third. So any predictions? Anybody want to predict what should happen in the third? I'm going to predict, you know what, since the score is what I predicted it would be right now, I'm going to say they don't score, no scoring in the third, and Montreal wins 4-3. Because that's the outcome I want to see happen. Although I'd like to see Caulfield get a hat trick, so I'm sort of torn between the two. Bishop's Caulfield will sign an extension this year without a doubt because he could be offered an offer sheet. I don't think he'd sign one, but I've made a prediction. Caulfield will sign, I think, by Christmas time. I think it's actually has potential to be a little bit over Suzuki's and be like 8 years times 8. So 8 years, $8 million a year. Yeah, I can see that. And I don't think Suzuki would mind at all. It would just be us that would probably say, I don't think it would be a problem for Suzuki. Hey, Scorchy. Carlton predicts Caulfield Hattie, as so does Deegan. Hey, Deegan, been a while. How you doing, buddy? Bishop says 5-4, a 5-4 win for Montreal in the shootout. So he's can go anywhere. I don't know what the hell just happened. It just went, oops. Try again. Sorry about that, guys. StreamYard acting up. I don't know. Does that only happen to me, or do you see other people doing these things on StreamYard and that happens to them? Of course, to me it happens. Thank God the stream doesn't go off when that happens. Cassian said he did not expect Jack-Eye to be so strong, nor did he expect the attack versus squaring off. Cassian said you win some, you lose some. In this case, he made a name for himself by beating him. Yeah. I think I heard somebody describe it as Cassian. Arbor's very not. I don't know if it's intuitive, but he reads the signs really well and knows what to do. When he jumps in like that, he's read something and he knows that's the right way to win this fight. I think he's very he's a smart fighter. So yeah, other guys in the league maybe should be careful and take heed. The government got me. No, it's not. It's StreamYard. Sovka, what's 8-5? You're calling it 8-5? That Montreal's going to score 3 more? 4 more. What do they got? 4 more? Wow. Everybody must get stoned. I don't know. That's the StreamYard. StreamYard's got its glitches. Bishop, it's always fine to talk about the Leafs where we can have a good laugh and all that. And I think they are a dumpster fire, even though, they're still predicted to be a good team. I've said since last year, I don't think they're going to make the playoffs this year. So far, it's looking like that's a good bet right now. Oh, we're into the third. 30 seconds in. All right. So let's see if we listen. Third period's been Montreal's best period, if you ask me. They just scored. As I'm talking about it, they just scored. Dvorak, who got what the hell just happened there? It's 5-3 right now. I don't even know. I did not see. Was it Dak? Okay, let's see it. What the hell happened there? Dvorak, nice pass. Okay, so Dak was the last one to touch it. The St. Louis guy fell down. I bet you he kicked it in. Yeah, that's what happened. Who was that? Letty kicked it in. Inadvertently, didn't do it on purpose. So Dak gets a goal. Take it any way we can get her. Kind of the way things are going, that might have cemented it here. Even though, there's a minute gone in the third. That might have cemented it there. Was it Dvorak or Dak? Did Dak not touch it? Either way, if it's Dvorak, it's Dvorak. I don't care who got it. It counts. That's what I care. So, good. I think Devo needed one. That's his first of the season. Montreal looks really energized right now and confident and aggressive. And I dare say this might not be the last goal of the period for Montreal. And as I said that, shot from the point, guess what happened? Scored. It is now 6-3. Wow. Did Devo get that one? No. Andy? No, that got deflected twice, maybe. Anderson with the shot. No, I couldn't tell. Dvorak got it? I couldn't tell. Wow, what a turnaround. Jesus Christ, I've never seen anything like this. It makes me question how the season could go because this team is very, what's the word I'm looking for? They kind of really, they've been taking advantage of the mistakes and jumping on those kind of opportunities. And If they can keep that up all season, I just don't think it's sustainable. I'm sorry. I still don't. But, man, I'm enjoying this. Did he touch it? Or was that Galley there with him? I don't know who touched it. I kind of thought they both did. Andy with the shot. Oh, yeah, he knocked it down. Devo knocked it down. What's the challenge for? Challenging for? Stick over the bar. High stick touched it. Okay, got it. That could happen. This could be called back. Well, I couldn't see the contact. They got the answer. Good goal. 6-3 Montreal. So Montreal go on the power play. Yeah, he hit it. That was not a high stick that touched it. Oh, no, that was definitely not a high stick that touched it. It was below Binnington's head. All right, we're up 6-3. Anthony, they scored 2 so quickly, it was crazy. I just saw an angle where it was below the bar and it was below the shoulder without a doubt. It was below the bar. It was below Binnington's head, and he was on his way down, falling down. And, yeah, now we have a power play because it was a coach's challenge. They lost the challenge. It's a penalty. No, where's the power play? Wait a second. What happened? Okay, what am I missing? What am I missing? Why are there 5 Blues out there? When you lose a coach's challenge, don't you have a penalty against? Okay, I'm just very confused right now. They felt sorry for St. Louis and said, no, we won't give you the penalty. Like, what happened? Yeah, they're showing. They happen so fast, they have to show the 2 goals announcements back to back. And I thought, Dvorak got 2. How come he only got 1 there? And then they said his second goal of the season. That was weird. The ref, okay, if the ref challenged it and not the coach, then it's not a power play. That must have been what happened. Born to be a Hab, you might have got it right there because I don't know where the power play is. So who called for the challenge then? If the coach called for the challenge and lost, there's a penalty. Except when it's against the Montreal Canadiens. I think that might be the rule. I don't know what's up with that then. Two and a half minutes gone here in the third. I mean, I always get it wrong. Suzuki. Oh, somebody's trying to fight with Suzuki. You're not getting Suzuki to fight. Are you crazy? Arbor. Come in and get this guy. That's Torrey Krug, though. He's not going to fight Krug. Krug's too short for Arbor. I wouldn't want Arbor fighting Krug. Krug's too short for that. I don't want to see Arbor go into fights with guys that are just too small for him to be fighting. But what's this? He wanted to fight. He wanted Suzuki to fight him. Take your best player out of the game. Like Suzuki's going to fight for nothing. So Montreal, that's offsetting penalties. 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. What did Suzuki do for that to be offsetting? What did he do? 2 minutes for not fighting. How does that make sense? Really, what happened there? Why did Suzuki get a penalty? Are you going to say? I don't have the sound up enough to hear what that's about, so I rely on you guys. Oh, and St. Louis scores. You make it 6-4. Let me see that again. I do not see that. Tarasenko with the goal. I was looking down and I looked up and it was the goal. Bad pass. Intercepted. Yeah. And then he was all alone through his legs. Jake Allen having trouble closing the door on the 5-hole. Wow. The goals are happening so quick and just off the rush like that. Or transition. Quick transitional goals. He has a bad turnover, yeah. They called roughing on Suzuki? What, standing there getting your shirt pulled? How's that roughing? Ridiculous. They didn't want the score to get out of hand. They're trying to influence the game. That's all I see. Was that Goulie's fault on the turnover? I didn't see who that was. So we're almost 4 minutes in, 3.5 minutes into the third. Shots are tied up at 21, and it's 6-4 Montreal. Here comes the Blues over the red line now, over Montreal's blue line. Drop pass to the defenseman, and then it was kind of a give and go. Whoop. Where's the puck? Behind the net. They still have possession, St. Louis. I think that goal kind of gave them a little bit of confidence and a little jump here. Anyway, shot on Allen. He's glove save and he hangs on for a faceoff. What is this from? They're showing a highlight from what? Lucas, of course, going to make mistakes. Nathan, 8-5, I guess, is possible here tonight. Yeah. If it's 8-5, if you called that, well, then you're like pretty brilliant on that. And there, Goulet with a nice takeaway off of it. No, that was Kovacevic. Wow, okay. Harrison Kovacevic passing it around. Pass up to the blue line, got away from Slav, but he goes back after it. Oh, man. Oh, maybe that's a penalty. Guy took Slav down with his arm. Hey, very aggressive Slav there. Good play. Icing on St. Louis. 15:07 to go in the third. Sofka, you called it 8-5. There you go. Okay. Well, it'd be brilliant if that's what it turns out to be. No doubt. Sorry, my nerves are shot. I don't know why I'm apologizing, but I'm smoking a lot. I drink too much energy drink, so I need this to calm down. Come on, boys. I'd love to see it finish 8-5. Why not? They're winning like this. Score. Let's pour on the goals. I'm fine with that. I mean, but much more exciting play. I can't say the pace is faster necessarily, but the play's better. Definitely, St. Louis doesn't look like they're defeated though. They got that fourth goal, and that's given them a little bit of jump. So back to trading like chances with Montreal. I think back and forth kind of shit. 14-10 to go in the third. Here comes Montreal. Shot from the top of the circle. Glove save Binnington, and he hangs on. That was an Anderson shot. Is a barn burner. This is kind of what you'd call a barn burner. Yes, I agree. Pete, no, neither did I. I didn't think they'd get 6. That's for sure. And considering the score, I don't think whoever had the goal scorer, Shen, I don't think anybody called this. I do think Habs Guru thought he won, though. It looked like it. And then, nope, that changed. He's tied for second in the league now, Cole. And if he gets a Hattie tonight, Cole, he'll tie McDavid for first in the league with goals. If that doesn't prove that Cole Caulfield should be start being considered as an elite goal scorer, well, I don't know. Yeah, this is just back and forth chances on both teams, just back and forth, trading chances. Oh boy. That was a weird play by St. Louis. They almost scored there. That was a weird play. The way that happened. Imagine I got Caulfield in one pool. I got McDavid in the other, I think. Yeah, in the other. 12:50. There's a whistle after a Anderson shot went off a stick and out. And that happened, obviously, in the offensive zone for Montreal. So that's where the faceoff will be. You think St. Louis might have gone into this game thinking, yeah, we'll beat them? And maybe that's a problem for them? Yeah, Nathan, wouldn't it be nice? I'd like to see him get a Hattie here and tie. Imagine we'd have it doesn't matter, it's only 9 games in, but we'd have a guy scoring enough goals to be tied for the lead in the league again. When was the last time that happened? My God, I don't know. Can't remember even. To have a goal scorer being up in the top of the league. And it's been a long time. Yeah, Cole Caulfield, one hell of a pick. Thank God everybody else ahead of us that year thought he was too small. Thank God. Happy Nation, I think you might be right. Stéphane Richer. I think you might be right on Richer. Leafs are still losing 4-2. Who they playing? I don't remember, but whoever it is, go that team, go. Nathan's getting a hat ready to toss at the TV. I like that. Hey, Petty, how you doing, buddy? What do you think of the game so far? What do you think of Cole Caulfield? What do you think of, I'm interested, Petty, what do you think of Cole Caulfield as comparing him to Austin Matthews? Well, Patches, but I don't think he ever led the league in goals at any point because he was too streaky. His best in the Habs uniform was 39. So, I mean, in the top maybe 20, but it's not in the top of the league. Now, granted, it's only 9 games in, but man, I think Cole is that kind of a guy. He's always trying. He wants to be the best goal scorer in the league, and man, he's got talent to go with it. Players that, well, I know the Habs forced in the 50s forced the rule change of 1 goal and on a power play, and the guy comes out of the box. I don't know what Brodeur ever changed. Is there something? I don't know. Guru Ducharme, without a doubt, he can't even deny it anymore. Habs holding off the Blues. Blues look like they're making a push to tie this up. Oh yeah, it's LA they're playing. So Leafs lose tonight. Say they're not playing that great overall. How long before Dubas and Keefe get fired, do you think? I think I have it out there. Well, it was a prediction that never came out by Christmas, I think. Man, St. Louis, oh good boy. I don't know who that was. Took a shot. I thought that was in. I don't know. Did that hit the post or was he just wide? Because he went, oh no. 16, is it? Number 16 or something like that. I thought that was in. Oh, it was Brodeur. That's why the trapezoid thing in the back there. I got it. Okay. I don't like that. So I don't like that happened. So another reason not to like Brodeur. Not that I dislike Brodeur. I just don't think he's as great as they make it out. He was a trap goalie playing on a team that played the trap. Montreal, a little pushback here. They can't hold the zone, though. Some changing up going on. Arbor, pass up to Dvorak. Doesn't handle it clean yet. Keeps it in there. Goes into the corner and gets it. Centering pass doesn't work. Blues come out with it. Over their line. Nice little move off the boards to keep it going. Into the corner. I don't know who that is, though. Montreal takes it back, but then loses it. And there was almost a chance for St. Louis at the side of the net. They still got possession along the boards. Shot from the top of the circle, went wide. Where is it now? The biggest, tallest guy I've seen in a long time for the Blues takes a shot. I don't know who that is. He's freaking tall. They're screening Allen. He made a nice save there. Habs trying to get the puck out, can't. So this period, I mean, St. Louis is kind of dominating as far as zone time. Who's that big guy, man? Number 13. I can't see his freaking name. It's freaking big. Who is that? Anybody know? Under 10 minutes to go in the third. Montreal's still up 6-4. Shots are tied at 23. Oh, my nose is itchy. Barnaby Hab, Chikrin's still out. He had a setback with his injury. I don't think they're going to trade for him. Come on. No, the Habs can't hold the zone. This is the problem right now. They just can't hold the offensive zone. Hard to keep possession, like play a puck possession game when you can't hold the offensive zone. Big hit on, that was a shoulder hit on, I don't know who the Hab was, but man, knocked him right to the ground. 8.5 minutes to go in the third. The pace is pretty good now because St. Louis is really trying to tie it up. Montreal kind of almost desperately trying to defend at times. And it's successful. They're holding them off. Just barely. I mean, think about it, with 4 rookies on defense. That puck came out. That was off. That puck came out and went back over. Oh, yeah, but it would have been for Montreal. I don't want the offside call. Oh, nice little pass by Caulfield to Dak. His shot went wide, I think. Montreal keeping it in? No, not long. They just can't hold the zone. Oh, big hit on the little guy. Arbor, I think. Big hit on the little guy. No, it was Kovacevic. And I don't know who the Blues player was, but he's small. Come on, Montreal. Get in there and hold the zone. 7:20 to go in the third. 6-4 Montreal. A very unlikely 6-4. I would not have. No, I call it 4-3. There's no way I would have thought this much scoring. And for me, it was a shaky 4-3 when I was calling it. Who'd have thought they'd play this well? Is that in the third period? They just cannot hold the offensive zone for more than 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Whereas the opposite for St. Louis, they've been putting a lot of pressure. That slowed down a little bit now, but they were putting a lot of pressure there in Montreal's defensive zone. All right, guys, let's get it going. Nope. Center. Whoop. Oh, backhand. Where did that go? Who's number 13 for St. Louis? He's freaking big. And he hits too. Seriously, nobody's got an answer for that. I would have thought somebody would. Oh, I kind of water it down with tobacco a little bit. So it seems like a lot. It's not. I smoke the European way. Oh, that's Toropchenko. That's why I don't know him. I saw the name. I was reading out the name in the pregame. He's freaking big. 5:15 to go here. It's just back and forth, kind of trading chances. I'm trying to get watch it this time. I didn't see much of the first 2 periods, to be very honest with you. Like, it didn't seep in. But since they went ahead and everything, I've been excited, and I play by plays off. But I'm enjoying this game. Montreal just has to keep doing what they're doing. There's another big one, 55. Who's that? They got 2 really big guys on this team as well. Well, it's European. It's a European way of doing it anyways, as far as I know. But that's, that's how I do it. Parayko. Okay, Parayko's the defender. That makes sense. I didn't realize he was that big. He's tall. Must be 6'6", 6'5", anyway. It's amazing how they stand out. I mean, those 2 guys really stand out above everybody else. How tall is he, Newfie Joe, since you looked him up? Just curious. Uh, Logan Brown doesn't play for St. Louis. Does he? Wait, we just played. Wasn't it Arizona? Wasn't it a Logan Brown, or was it a different Brown? Maybe it was different. There's a few of them out there. Both are 6'6". Yeah, that makes sense that they're both 6'6". That's why they look so much bigger. Maybe next to Edmondson, they wouldn't look as tall. Edmondson 6'5". Who says 90% of France's movies are a top model of a man smoking a Marlboro. That's the plot of the movie. What the hell's that? Where's that from? That's just kind of random, dude. Fun fact. Some bearded guy came on to go Habs, go. I don't know who that was. Was he famous? I don't know who that was. Is Josh Brown on the Oats? Okay, there you go. Who's 6'10" in skates? Oh, the 6'6" guys are 6'10" in skates. Yeah, absolutely. But then, everybody else also is 4 inches higher. So it's still that they're big. Yep, I smoke like a European. I do. I mean, that's how I do. .430 to go in the third. St. Louis pulled ahead in shots 28-23 because they've had a big push to try to score. Montreal's kind of been hanging on a bit. Another shot on Allen. Big save. Good second effort by Gallagher, but he can't get it out. Almost did. And here's what I'm talking about. They get a little bit more zone time than Montreal does out of. Montreal sends it the other way, dumps it in, goes and changes up. Day goes and changes up, I should have said. 3:45 to go here in the third. Game almost over. Montreal up 6-4. I don't think St. Louis is going to come back here. So, Sufka, I don't think that 8-5 game is going to happen. Come on, guys. Clear that puck. They listened to me. They cleared it. Yay. Hoffman dumps it in. Armia gets it behind the net. Almost clean, but not. He's fighting for it along the boards. Puck pops out. St. Louis controls it. Under 3 minutes to go. Empty net for St. Louis, so they're going on a power play formation. They're setting up now. Starting to pass it around the perimeter. Oh, nice chance there. Beautiful. Centered pass. Yeah, hits Montreal's players, and they get it out. 2:29 to go. St. Louis sets up. Start passing it around. Montreal hopefully closing off the shooting lanes. Keep them to the perimeter. So far, so good. Good stick there by Dvorak to basically steal the puck away, but that was a dangerous play there. The guy would have had a good shot on net. Anyway, puck came out, and here comes the Blues the other way. Try to set up, but not successful. Not yet, anyway. Montreal clears it. Is that an empty net goal? Yes, an empty netter for Dvorak. 7-4 with a minute 35. Maybe you're not wrong yet, Savka. Hey, David Varga, welcome in. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Welcome in. Obviously from Slovakia as well. So the goalie will be back. Well, maybe they'll still keep him pulled. I don't know. It'll be if they win the face-off at center ice and they get possession, they might pull the goalie again. Although I don't see why they would. It's now 7-4. So I think it'll end up this way, barring anything weird happening. Montreal now being able to keep the puck in a bit in the offensive zone. Here comes the Blues the other way. Pass got picked off by Slav. Sent it around the other way. Here comes Pizzetta. Kind of bad pass. Here come the Blues back the other way now. Over their line. Red line. Montreal's blue line. Shot. Save Allen. Puck goes into the corner. Montreal's got it. Now Arbor has it. Passed up over the line. Nothing clean on that. 30 seconds to go. Montreal is going to win this game. Basically cannot believe this. Awesome game. Great effort, Eric, by the Habs tonight. Yeah. Second period was the best period for Montreal. Definitely there, Huza. Allen got an assist on that last goal. Cool. Is it? It's a Dvorak hat trick. You're right. Dvorak hat trick. Game over. Devo with the hat trick and the first star. Caulfield with a little jealousy. I'm trying to turn my TV off with my mouse. I don't know how that's going to work. All right. Montreal with an unlikely win. 2 wins on the 4-game road trip so far. Wow. 20 seconds to go in the Toronto game, and they're done. Which means Montreal goes ahead of Toronto in the standings, I think, by a point. We were 1 point behind Toronto going in. Yeah, we're going to be a point up on them. All right. Suck it, Toronto. You're not doing nothing in 19 seconds. We're going to stay on and watch this. Empty net. Come on. Nah, I couldn't pick it up. Yeah, it's 5 seconds left. Toronto's going down, man. Awesome. Love to freaking hell see that. Montreal, unlikely win. Toronto loses, and they change positions in the standings. Love it. Nathan tossed your hat for Devo. Awesome. For the goalies, I don't know if I let assists at goals. Well, they're not going to score goals. I don't think so. I'm not sure. I'm really not, but I don't think so. LA taunted the Leafs with a Justin Bieber song. That's cool. Yes, by the way, I'd remind everybody, I know I had said it wouldn't be here Tuesday. I will be Tuesday, but it's now what I had to do Tuesday. It's been shifted to Thursday. It's definite for Thursday. So I'll be back on Tuesday to do the Minnesota game, but won't be here to do the hangout for the Winnipeg game, but I'll do a game preview for that. So that's for what next week will look like. So I will be here, though, Tuesday to do the Minnesota game. Third game of the road trip. Kind of, I don't know how they could. I don't know. Think they'll win 3 in a row on the road? I don't know. But with this team right now, they could. So, yeah, what a great game. As far as stars, geez. Hard to, I like Caulfield, Dvorak, Caulfield, probably Suzuki for the star. I don't know. The Hat Man. Hey, the Hat Man, welcome in. Yes, the Habs won. Yeah. Good game, too. Like, this was overall a really good game. Have a good night, Savka. Welcome to the channel, and thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Hope you come back. Lucas, yeah, I mean, I always want them to win every game, but it's unrealistic, and they won't. I kind of expect Minnesota will win that game, but then I don't, who knows? Who's captain? Have a good night, Lou. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, I know Allen got an assist on the last goal. Guru, no, it depends on what I set for the stats. If I didn't set goalie stats as being points, like assists and goals, then they won't count. Hey, Newfie Joe, thank you for being here. Thank you. And I appreciate that you are appreciative. But thanks for being here. Hope to see you next time. I'll be back for Tuesday's game. That's for sure. Yeah, so no worries on that. That's about it. I don't know. I'm going to go for supper. I got a bunch of things to do that. So I want to get started on that. So, yeah, just thanks everybody for being here. Really appreciate it. It was a really fun game tonight. I love it. And they won. So that's even better. So thanks everybody for being here. I'll be back on Tuesday. May have a video out over the next day or two. I don't know. I'm not really ready for anything yet. So who knows? Hopefully you'll check it out if I do put one out. And I don't mean to be so vague on that. It's just that I don't have anything ready right now. But that could change in a couple of hours tomorrow. So, and now I'm babbling. So I'm going to stop doing that. Thanks for being here. Stay safe till next time. Peace out, everybody. And I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Have a great rest of the night. And go Habs, go. Keep your stick on the ice. And I don't know what else cliche I could say. Have a good night. Bye, everybody. And I can't find my cursor, so there you go. Ciao.